60m면은 가깝지. 참 여기가 아닌가? 여기다. 문이 아우씨 막혀있잖아. 그래서 여기를 넘어갈 수 있는 방법이 없어. 돌아가야 돼. 예이씨, 여기도 막혔어. 온 김에 요리해야지. 가자. 무게는 줄일 만큼 줄였고. 어머나. 고기. 이거 헬기 소리인데? 어디랑 싸우고 있는 거야? 뭐야? 뭐야? 아, 구울이구나. 갈게요. 달려! 귀찮아 싸우면 피하고 싶어. 뭐야 이거? 도착. 굿 네이버, 좋은 이웃이라네. 네이버가 이웃이 맞나? 야, 저 앞에 이빨 봐라 저거.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
보험? 무슨 보험?
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection.
이 새끼 딱 봐도
You hand over
사기꾼인데?
everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders
이름이
walk all
행콕이야?
over us. One day,
보아엔.
you man.
Come on, man.
메로, 메로,
This is me
메로.
we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that?
고마워요,
huh?
파밍.
Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
예.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
오케이.
I feel you.
Good. You
여기
stay
애들 다
cool.
죽여도 되나?
Be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
죽여버릴까? 와, 로봇이다.
Hello. Everything
거래.
Let's see what you have.
murder and mayhem.
잠깐만, 애
discount.
폭주시킬까? 기다려봐. 잠깐만, 일단 살 거 사고. 별로 된 거 있나, 무기? 축포. 근접 피해? 필요 없는데? 일단 탄은 다 사놔야지. 이렇게 하면 가격이 2,000. 10탄도 사고, 또 사고, 5탄도 사고. 그다음에 내 거 팔아. 팔 게 있나? 팔 게 없네. 초기화. 너 한번 날 뛰어볼래?
Surprise contact.
야! 아저씨!
Brotherhood of Steel better stay
로봇
out of
없나?
the neighbor. All I'm saying.
Threat eliminated.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is,
전 로봇 소리가 들렸는데 방금?
we come in peace, malarkey.
아닌가? 잘못 들었나? 사람 목소리였나? 말하는 게 로봇이었는데? 아, 나와.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
발렌타인 여기 있잖아.
I thought you had forgotten about little me.
이 아줌마 해킹이래. 소매치기 해봐야지. 머리핀, 열쇠, 병뚜껑, 가이드.
Amari's downstairs.
이 아줌마한테 볼일 없어요. 나트르 가야지. 세이브.
Hey, you trying to get us in trouble?
예? 오이, 오이. 왜요? 저 뭐 했어요? 왜 이래? 아, 놀래라. 있지롱. 의뢰인? 행콕 사장의 기억은 사장이 지금 멋있고 위험한 남자라고 생각했다면 이건 뭐 안 봐도 되겠는데? 아, 그 기억을 읽으러 온 거지? 기억을 읽는 건 뭐 읽는 거고. 나 다 털어가야지. 나와.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I
다시
take it
올라가.
this isn't a social call.
여기 2층이 다야? 닫고. 좋아. 이게 단가봐. 가자. 아까 열쇠를 하나 먹었는데 그 열쇠는 여기인가?
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
얘 누구야? 병뚜껑, 탄. 이런 건 안 되겠지? 못이 필요한데? 여기는 무슨 카운터 같은 느낌? 그런 느낌적인 느낌? 열쇠를 이 방에서 이미 써버렸나? 아닌데? 더 남은 데는 여기야. 여기 다 챙겨갈 수 있네? 다 챙겨야지 그러면.
There we go.
뭐야, 뭐 먹은 거야? 못 봤어.
Well, what is this about?
기억을 추출할 수 있나요?
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, You do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
이 아줌마 목소리가 살짝 이수미 선생님 목소리네? 아주 입만 열면 거짓말이 자동으로 나와 그냥. 도와주세요.
Some expert
잠깐만.
you are.
잘못 눌렀다.
I knew this was a waste of time.
This dead brain had instant.
Fine. I'll take a look.
오케이. 여기요.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
릭이랑
Nick's an
호환이
older model
되네.
synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. But
된다네.
even if this worked,
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just
유현 씨 천사잖아.
Playing like an old grizzled mercenary. Pull me out, okay?
문 좀 열지 마라 임마 좀.
Let's see here.
어떻게 하는 건데 그래서?
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
뭔 말이야? 해결
Tell me you have a
방법은?
way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But
두 개의 뇌를
what
쓴다?
if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act
Function.
as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
오케이,
Alright.
그렇게 해.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there
찾을 수 있으면 다 해야지 뭐.
keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
이제 기억 안으로 들어가는 건가 내가? VR 게임이다. 게임 속으로 들어가. 멍멍아 나 갔다 올게.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
재채기도 하네.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working,
뭐야
although
이거?
the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
뭔데 이거?
There. This is the earliest
아, 그냥 이거
intact
따라가면
memory
되는
we can
거구나.
find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
엄마. 나.
Mom
나면은
knew how it
켈로그인가?
was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. I was such a dummy back then. Dad was either drunk or not
Not a map.
around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs,
This doesn't seem to be what
but I never
we're
really
looking
knew what he
for.
did.
나 일로 들어왔나?
Don't know
There
why
appears
Mom
to
was
be
with him.
another intact
Maybe at
memory
some point in his
close to
life he
you
wasn't
in
a complete
temporal
asshole.
sequence. There.
한 명씩 말해 좀.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
어?
If she'd never... Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
내 아이 아니야 이거?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
큰 5점.
If
Let's
she'd
keep
never
looking.
met me,
I'll connect you
she'd
to
have
the
stayed
next
in the
intact
hub.
memory.
Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
죽었나 보네?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
이때는 머리가 있었구나.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck
이때는
with you?
머리가 아니었어.
Just so you know, they died like
I
dogs,
found another memory to
and
try.
you
I'll connect you.
weren't there to help them.
뭐예요? 뭐하는겨? 총 쏘는겨? 총 쏘는 거였구나.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
바텐더.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it?
뭔가 함정
So who
같은데
do you
이거?
want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
어기에 가족이 살고 있다.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
머리 빠졌다.
You're with the Institute.
뭐 머리 돼요.
I wanted to see for
뭐
myself
머리
if you really
돼요.
existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that
머리
you've been
닦아줄까?
rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate.
어우, 개멋있어. 뺨! 총 들 수 있나? 안 되네?
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these is
죽여야지.
tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
죽이려다가 자기 옆에 있는 애들 다 죽으니까
there's one that looks mostly
인상적이네요.
intact.
얘기해볼
Connecting
가치가 있겠어요?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
여기 나 있다. 뭐야? 아내가 아닌데? 아, 아내 여기 있구나. 아내가 영감님으로 변한 줄 알았네. 뭐 어쩌라고.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to.
아이를 죽인 적도 있다는 거네.
Yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
그리고 처음에 봤던 장면들이 나오겠지? 얘는 누구야?
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go.
다 깨어 있는 거지? 그러네. 다 봤네 이 사람들이.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
그리고 다시 얼어?
I'm sorry
그러네.
you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
여기 집이다.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
너는
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
뭐 해야 되지 이제? 가면 돼? 여기로 올라가야 되나? 아닌데요? 다시 가. 여기가 아닌 것 같아.
Kellogg.
It's okay.
아 뭐야 누구야?
One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the institute.
선글라스 마음에 드는데 이거?
As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
자자자자 노래 이씨.
Wow.
빠져. 아 이런.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and
아니
return.
노래
or-
꼽아. 음악을 줄이면 되나? 라디오.
Just elimination.
됐다.
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
자식 잘생겼구만.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
잠깐 나도 갈래.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
가자. 에이 안 되네.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the
이거
institute
어디로 가야 돼?
because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.